Hello and welcome to Nixies Notebooks. I am your host, and today I am doing day 2 of the December Ephemera, or Decaphemera, or Dephemerember. Not sure exactly what it is, but or how to pronounce it. It's being put on by 49 Butterflies and Luise Heinzl. Sorry, I did not mean to butcher your name. But I just wanted to give you guys a shout out. Their information will be in my show notes as well. So today it's challenge. We're making ephemera, and every day they have 2 different types of either a material or an idea or something to challenge. So for every day of December. So today's is paint sample and stars. I don't have any paint samples. I do have paint samples, I just don't know where they are. So I figured I would do is I would swatch up some paint and kind of do a paint sample that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to get some nice green and we'll go from there. All these fell out, so my card isn't correct anymore, so we'll just wing it. So, excuse me. My thought is I'm gonna let's see if I can get this in here. This is a big print set tray, and I got a lot of stuff on my desk. So, let's see if I can just kind of pop this out. Don't want to break it. There we go. All right. So my plan is I'm going to swatch a color here, maybe a color here, here, and then I'll write the name of it there. This is just a piece of cardstock. I have it taped down for various reasons. I started taping it and I'm like, wait, I should be recording this. So that's kind of where we are. All right, I'm looking for my Scotch tape, which is over here. I apologize, but I wanted to make sure the tape stays down too. I used washi tape so I could peel it off a little bit easier from the paper, so it doesn't really stick that well. I really should probably invest in some painter's tape, but I just haven't done that yet. So my plan is to do this. I already have it actually folded. You can't really see it. It's right here. My plan is to make this into a tag holder or something, or maybe I'll put a little notebook in there or something. So right now we're just working on the paint sample part of it, and we'll get started. I was thinking I'd do some greens on this one. I actually have some fabric in red stars, like the yellow fabric I used yesterday, so I might be using that. And my water's going to get in the way. I'm just going to put this over here. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get this started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go light to dark with the greens, and I have, let's see, let's pull these out here. Got 1, might not be a lot of greens. I should have more greens than this. 2, 3. I think some of these are greens. So I will have to test some of these out on another piece of paper before we actually get started. And just finding another piece of paper on my desk. I think it'd be easy, but no. A little more difficult. That's what I'm looking for right here. Okay, let's see what color this is. Oh, there we go. There's a green right there. Right there. So, you know what? I think I'm going to go down, all the way down. Kind of debating if I want to put something. Well, no. I am going to go all the way down. All right. So, hold up 1 second while I change my mind, of course. I'm allowed to. Occasionally. So, let's see. It's 2 down. Okay. There we go. And we'll do Just trying to figure this out. So I got that one. That's not good. It's probably about as even as I'm going to get it. So, all right. I'll start there. I'm going to do every other. So those two will go there. So I'll have a line here. Well, I don't know. Well, maybe just one line. I don't think I'll have any room for more than that. So that's okay. Let's see what color this is. It's more of a greeny blue. Let's see if we can find another green. I have a card here that shows all the colors, but I knocked it all over, and so they went all out of order, and so now I'm stuck trying to guess. It looks more like it's black. Yep. Okay. I have to go with that one to get enough greens in here. I think I would have had more. 6-ish. I guess this might be considered a green. Let's try this one again. All right, so I'm gonna let this dry and then I will come back to it. And we'll worry about the other side. I'll figure that out later. So my paint swatches are done. They all dried and I've named them all. I'll read them all to you if you want. So I named this one Elf Mint Cotton Candy, North Pole Fir Tree, Christmas Green, Mistletoe, Reindeer Green. And then there wasn't enough to do that one. So yeah, so they're all done. I know my cursive really needs to be worked on, but we're not going to worry about that right now. So what I'm going to do is I want to glue this on here so we have kind of a little bit of a backing. And then my plan is to sew up all of the sides and down. We'll go over the cursive, but again, that's okay. It's not my greatest work. And then I'm going to make a couple of tags actually. So, and then I'm going to make a couple of tags. I'll probably have to come the long way. And then I want to sew these pieces of fabric onto the fronts of them and then put some ribbon through it, and then the back will be a nice little journaling space. So that is my goal. So let's get started here. All right, let's get this glued down. I kind of want to watch out for that edge right there, because I don't want the really tattered edge and then not have the rest of it look that way, like the, it's been a very long day. I don't want this, the edge that looks like it's been faded, because I don't have it on that side either, so to make sure of that. All right, let's get started. Glue stick. Sorry, I work a full-time job as well as trying to do these YouTube videos, so sometimes at the end of the day, my mind just isn't really working anymore, and that's when I usually make all my videos, is at the end of the day. So and yeah, I try to fit in as much as I can, along with, you know, normal things like, you know, living life and doing stuff and things. Okay, so work with me. I should have done it that way. Sorry. Yeah, stay on the mat. Stay on the mat. If I have to cut that, I'll just cut it. Glue is drying. It's not really going to matter because I am gonna sew all the way around it. I had this, can't find it anywhere. I had this white and green sulky. I like the sulky thread. It's a certain weight that I really like. It's kind of thicker than regular quilting thread, and it seems to work really well to hold down the paper, and it looks kind of nice on the paper. But I had gotten this red, white, and green Christmas type theme thread, and I have looked everywhere and I cannot find it. I don't know where I hid it, so let's see here. We'll make 2 tags out of this. Gotta find my cutter. So I want to use this tag punch. It's one of my new toys I got. So I want to use it for the top. Place a little ribbon in there. And just as a reminder, today's December 2nd's theme. I didn't do a video for December 1st. There is a quick video on my Instagram that kind of shows I did make 3 pieces of ephemera with the, for December 1st it was ribbon, was it ribbon? Let me think about that for a minute. Oh, ribbon and playing cards, sorry. So I did do 2 pieces of, or 3 pieces of ephemera with that. I will show how to make one of them because I really did like the way that came out. So I will show how to make that, but I'll do it in another video. Okay. How far does that go in? Okay, there we go. Or, you know what, does this fit exactly? Oh, that fits exactly. So why don't we just cut this in half? That would make more sense, right? Or we'll cut one shorter than the other. How's that? So as a reminder, today, December 2nd, is what was this? Oh, a paint sample and stars. So this is my paint sample. I swatched some paints on there, and then these are the stars. So there we go. And we'll do 2 different size tags. Put in this pocket. Okay. Oh, looks so cool. I love it. So excited about that. Thinking I'm going to distress the tops of these and maybe the back. I was thinking I actually have green and red I can distress them with, and maybe that's what I'll do. So I don't know how well the green's gonna work, but definitely do have red. All right, so we're gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna do it down and dirty. You can get this done, peeps. So my plan is to have the fabric go up to about there. I'm gonna have the fabric overhang just a little bit on all sides. Just thought it'd be kind of nice. So I'm not as worried about down at the bottom. That's gonna be covered up by the fabric. But because I'm going to sew it around, if you lift it up, I want to be able to, if you lift up the side, I still want some color there. This side I'll be slightly more careful. This is going to be the back side. It is going to have the writing space. I don't see red very well. I don't see very well at all, as we've gone over a million times. But so if this really clashes, I apologize. I just don't see it that well, so. Sounds like the IT guy is home, so he's probably going to stop in and say hi. And let's see here. All right. I'm going to, debating whether or not maybe I'll sew it down first and then cut it, but I gotta cut the top first. There we go. Should probably just cut it all the way down. So my idea is just to have it hanging off the edge, and then I'm just going to trim up with this. I think that'll be easier than trying to, well, maybe not, I don't know. I'm just going to sew it all the way down. I don't know, it seems a little bit plain to me. I might have to think about this. I might have to add a little something to it. Alright, let me go sew and I'll be right back. Never find them. So this is the boring part, just tying all the knots up. Alright. And now I'm going to cut this. So I have sewed around the edges here. Had a little bit of an issue with the sewing machine, but gives it kind of that look. And I was trying to put the tags in here, and only one is going to fit. So I'm only going to do one tag. I was going to do two. We'll just do one for now. Only thing is that this just doesn't look like it's quite done. Like this whole part of the card right here. I'm really struggling with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a hole up here. Probably better if I actually watched what I was doing. There we go. You have to be careful. You gotta be careful when you're squeezing down. You don't want to do it too hard, too fast, that sort of thing. You just want to get the, there we go. So let's put this in here. Okay, so we're gonna finish up some work on this. You'll see the pause in the video. I wanted to do a little bit more with this. I have the paint samples on the back. I'm going to have the paint samples on the front. It was just kind of a folded over cardstock. Got a little pocket here. Have my tag with the stars with some little journaling space on the back. There's glitter everywhere in my room now from my other video. So I'm just going to put that in there. I don't like the way that keeps folding up, but I don't think there's going to be much I can do about that. So. And I got a little grommet here. I got to figure out a, what do you call those? Like a little dangly or something. I'll figure out something. But I was thinking, I had this, I got this from, I don't remember where I got this from. I ordered it. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out the little Santa. Or do I want that one? That Santa right there. I think I'm going to cut out that Santa. I think that one will be good. I'm going to cut him out, kind of fussy cut around him, and then I'm going to put him on here, glue him on here, just kind of give it a little bit of pop, a little bit of something. I'm going to put some washi tape on there, my favorite, my gold washi tape. So we're going to start right now. But I need to grab my scissors, which are over here. So, and if I mumble, I apologize. I realize I do that a lot in my videos, so I do apologize for that. I just talk to myself a lot, and so I'm used to not talking very loud, because when you talk out loud to yourself, people think you're crazy. So I try not to do it too much. So if you do hear me mumble, it's because I'm talking to myself. And it's just a bad habit. So let's see what we got going on here. I don't know how fussy cut I'm going to get with this. Oh, I guess pretty fussy cut, huh? Oh my goodness. This is wrapping paper, so it's a little more delicate, and I'm trying to cut within the video, but I can't see very well. I noticed in some of my videos I'm like moving really slow. This morning, I made some videos this morning and I had not had my coffee, so I'm gonna apologize. Like if I'm moving really slow and you're like, just hurry it up, I do apologize. I just hadn't had my coffee. And I was watching it back and I'm like, well, I don't wanna voice over everything again, because that sometimes turns into a hot mess. And then I forget to say things, so. I kind of like to talk while I'm doing the videos. Again, I talk with my hands, so it makes it a little more difficult, so I forget words. Yeah. Hot mess. There we go. Put him right there, maybe. Ooh, I do like that. I really think that makes that pop. I do want to do some, I I'm going to do some gold flecks on this though. I don't want the gold flecks to go up on there. I am back. So we're going to try, I moved a lot of stuff out of the way. Hopefully it will not, when I splatter the paint, doesn't get all over everything. I already got paint splatter on the wall. Do not tell my husband because he's going to try to get in here and try to repaint and touch up the wall. Which at this point I'm just like, don't, because I'll probably get more stuff on it. I don't mind. And it's just going to give a little bit of glitter. To Santa as well. So I just want to give a little bit of glitter to Santa. You know, he deserves a little glitter. Going in all the little chimneys and stuff. So what I'm painting on, this is like, it's a dragonfly sheen. Like a, when you use it, it'll glitter. So I will show you. So I have some of it on here right now. You can kind of see, if you can kind of see that, let's see. See, I used a shimmering green, I used gold, and some dragonfly glitter. And now I can't put that back down because I don't want it to get in the splotches. So we're going to put that over here. Oh my gosh, my tablet is totally covered in splotches. So, and you'll be able to see it here as well. You can kind of see his little gloves have a little sheen, and then the little white spots all have little sheens. So we're going to have to wait for this to dry. Once it dries, I will come back and complete it. Okay, and we're back. This has dried. It's got a nice little speckled look. You can see it's got lots of little glittery look to it. Our little Santa Claus has dried as well. I'm just going to glue him right there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue him right there, and oh, and then I have one more thing to do. I have to do something with this still, but I'm thinking. So let me glue this on while I think. Sometimes that works better. Add a little bit of fabric tack just to make sure this all stays, because this has got quite a smooth surface. So we go. And let's flip him over and get him situated in his new little home. Right there. Let's make sure he's like walking kind of flat. We don't want to make Santa Claus walk uphill. There we go. I am really liking this, and I think I'm going to do is, so I have that red star and I have the yellow star. Can you see it? Boop. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a piece off real quickly, and then we're going to use that as a tie, just a little tie. It's not going to be very thick, but it'll be enough to kind of give you the idea. So give me a second while I do this. I have to do it off camera because, well, I just do. I'm afraid to put the fabric on the desk. I don't want it to I just don't want it to pick up any paint or anything. So I'm sitting back in my chair trying to cut this, which isn't working very well. Because we know how well I can cut straight lines. Oh, I can't. Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good straight line, isn't that? Boy. Okay, you know what, we're going to do it the smart way. We're going to do this. Yep, that was exactly why. Got a little glue on there. Let's move this out of the way. And we are going to fold it one more time. And then I'm just going to cut that way, because I think it'll make my life slightly easier. Until I get it stuck. I use these for everything, not just fabric. I'm really bad about my scissors and stuff, and using them strictly for fabric. I do have a set of fabric shears, but I think someone might have cut paper with them. I'd really like to blame my husband, but I think it was me by accident. So I won't blame him. Here we go. And this should be the end of it. Tie a quick knot. And we'll be done. Oh, I like that. That came out looking really good. I do like that. Good job, Ember. Yes, I do give myself mental high fives, because if I don't, no one else will. All right, I'm actually kind of liking this now. All right, so what we got here is, I'm going to stand up to show you. What we got here is we've got a little bit of stars in there. We got our star tag with a journaling space on the back. Got my paint swatches right here. I don't have a paint tag thing, but there we go. So that was kind of a fun little video. Now I have to put it all together, so that'll be fun. Anyways, thank you for watching. And again, you know, this is with 49 Dragonflies and Luise Heinzl. I just want to make sure that they're getting the proper credit, because they are the ones that came up with the list. So thank you. Bye.